led by What up, what up, what up, what up, what up, what up, what up? Sorry, y'all. Having some problems here today. Bunch of running around and shit to do. What's good? I see some people's in the comments waiting on me. Tori Coker, what's up? I got your text, bro. My bad, bro. I've been running around, fucking around. I haven't even posted any plays or whatever. And this our guy, Tori Coker's birthday. What up? Happy birthday, my man. Number 45 in the house. What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? January 17th, the date to live in infamy. Tori Coker popped into this world. And what is it? 23. So what's that? What's that make you, bro? 78, 1978. Boo. Good for you, man. Good for you. Anthony Diaz, good to see you, man. Mike Benson was good. Kendall was good. Appreciate y'all being here. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna mute you real quick. I'm gonna mute you. Nobody wants to hear me coughing. So anyway, yeah, man. This is a tough card, man. I gotta be honest with you. I had one play that I was on that I took. Haven't taken anything else yet, but there's a couple plays that I'm just going to dabble with, and I'm only going to put half units on them. But this one here, I put 330 on. Might be fucking a dumbass for it, but boom. Ole Miss, first half minus 2.5. I like it, man. I like the play. I'm not a big Ole Miss type of better, but in the situation here, we got playing South Carolina. You know, South Carolina's coming off of that win against Kentucky. Was it Kentucky? Let me take a look. I know they just beat somebody, and I was on them actually that game too. I don't think it was Kentucky that they. Yeah, it was Kentucky that they just beat. They lost to Texas A&M. They got spanked up by Texas A&M now. They're back home against Ole Miss. And I think this is a good situation here for Ole Miss. Ole Miss is just took an L against Georgia at home. They have a chance to right the ship. Hopefully, I expect them to come out ready to play in this game. 2.5 is a short number, and I have to kind of wonder: are the books begging you to take Ole Miss, or are the books giving some credence to South Carolina beating up on Kentucky? You know, that's the question. You know, I mean, they did get stomped up on by Texas A&M, so you know that's a crazy thing, man. This is that week. This is that time. Conference plays just started. You know, and teams are playing each other, and it's tough as a capper. You know, I got lucky yesterday. I should have left everything alone later on. Went 4-4 later on. Should have left everything alone. Should have stuck with what I had in my pocket, and I did well. You know, and I do have to pat myself on the back for that fucking Alabama A&M thing. You know how many people were giving me shit about that play, and they just straight up won the fucking half, man. You know, I mean, they covered the spread and it was a play, you know. So Tori, the best I can give you, man, is Ole Miss, man. I got a couple plays. I'm not afraid of. You know, Tennessee on the road has just been fucking horrible. But I'm gonna take them in this spot, man. I'm gonna take them in this spot. I think we can get a. I think we can get a first half, at least the first half good play out of them. You know, I'm hoping they're taking on, and I don't like to play these big schools, man. I really don't. They're taking on Mississippi State. They really fucked Mississippi State up earlier in the season. So I'm hoping that that continues. You know what I mean? Mississippi State's one of those teams that's up and down, up and down. You know, Tennessee's the same way. I'm not taking Tennessee full game though. I mean, I don't play full games too often anyway, but I wouldn't take them full game in this situation, even if I was a full game better. So, I mean, statistically speaking, um, you know, defensively, Tennessee's the number one rated defense in the fucking country. You know, their defensive rating is number one in the country. You know, and they're going against a 273rd rated offensive rated team. So, um, and Tennessee's got the offense. You know, their offensive ratings ranked 64th in the country compared to a good defensive team in Mississippi. So, I mean, an underlook would definitely be a good look here, but at 123 and a half, man, that's kind of low. Let's take a look at what the first half number is on that total, because I'm kind of curious myself now. I've been looking at these totals lately, and I'm hit or miss on the totals, so I can't even really talk shit on that. But first half total in this game is 57 and a half. Yeah, I don't know if I can get there with that, man. 57 and a half. You know, if Tennessee just wasn't so potent on the offense, I could, but I mean, they could just turn it on, you know, and probably put up 57 themselves. You know, maybe not against this defense, but still at the same time, you know, they get hot and they could roll. So not really looking to get involved in that total. Um, Another game that I have to play just because it's an auto bet, and I wish I had played it last night, but the total wasn't. I mean, the spread wasn't out last night. Is Houston? You know, you can get them at 6.5. That number scares me a little bit, but they should just roll all over Tulane. I mean, you know, defensively, Houston's one of the best teams in the country. You know, Tulane's a good offensive team, and with this total being 146, man, in all honesty, I mean, you have the number two rated offensive team in the country, offensive rated number two in the country in Houston, and the offensive rated team number 71st in the country. But Houston's defense, their defensive rating is second in the country, and you have 147th defensive rated team in Tulane. So I don't know how many points. I don't know if this number gets that high. If I was going to take a total, this would be it. I would take the under in this game. You know, I mean, it all depends because Houston, you know, Houston's so if they're on, they're on. If they're not, they're not. You know, it's that type of team. There's no in between with them. You know, the first half total is 68 and a half, and I'd really have to go lean the under. But if I'm leaning the under on that, man, 6.5 points is a lot of points to give. So, still on the fence on this one, man. I'm going to auto bet it just because it's Houston and I have to. So, that's where I'm at on that game. See what you guys have to say. Don Play, what's good? Big Meats in the house, what? Don Play, man. Let me see what you got going on. You're writing books over here. Tisa, I got two looks. I would like you to look at I like Tulane. You would like me to look at I like Tulane, Houston under. Well, we're just talking about that. I like under 134 and a half. I can't fucking. I didn't look at that game, man. We can look at that game when we get done here. How about Kent State, Eastern Michigan? You know, I was looking at that. Let's take a look at that game because I was looking at that game, but I wasn't looking at it as a total aspect. That's the weird thing, man. I need to start expanding. You know what I mean? But I have so many games, man. I go through every fucking game. I don't just pick and choose. I go through every game. But first half over 70. let's take a look at what these teams are doing. I mean, you got a really shitty offense in Eastern Michigan, but you have a decent offense defense. Sorry, defense. You got a really shitty defense in Eastern Michigan, but you got a decent defense in Kent State. I mean, Kent State's often defensive rating, they're ninth in the country, but at the same time, the 360th in the country with Eastern Michigan. Now, with the offensive rating of they're ranked 154th in Kent State, and Eastern Michigan is ranked 255th. I just can't see Kent State getting the points to get you to 70 in that first half, in all honesty. But let's take a look. We'll take a look. We'll see what Kent State's done in the first halves, and see where we see what happens there against Akron. They scored 26 points, but Akron put up 46, so that got you there. Um, Against Western Michigan, 66. So you didn't get there. Central Michigan, 48. That didn't get you there. Bowling Green, this got you there, 45 to 34. Yeah, I mean, looking at this, I would have to say, yeah, I'd have to say go with the over in this, man. Now let me take a look at Akron and see what Akron's doing in the first. Sorry, Kent State's doing in the first half. Their last game against Ohio, they scored six. I mean, the total was 61. Against Toledo, the total was 67. Against Miami, the total was 63. Against Western Michigan, the total was 64. Yeah, so you have a team that is better defensively. Um, yeah, man, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I see what you're saying on that. Hold on. Yeah, I see what you're saying with that 70. And if it was just Eastern Michigan playing, I'd say yes. But the thing is, I I, I don't know. After looking at the conference games that Kent State, I mean not Kent State, yeah, that Kent State's played, I I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it. I think you can get over, but I mean, just looking at the past the past conference games, the past four games in conference, and they've been playing some pretty shitty defensive teams, and they haven't gotten there. So it's all going to depend on the pace, and and I mean, Kent State plays a pretty decent pace. They're not the fastest paced team in the country, and Eastern Michigan plays a pretty fast pace as well. So actually a little bit faster. Uh, it all depends if shots are falling. I mean, that's a tough one, man. That is a tough one. For me just to look at it on the fly, that's tough to do. What's up, Ronald? My guy, UCapper in the house. Um, yeah, man. Ronald does this shit to me too. But I saw your text too today, Ronald. I was going to get back to you after the show. My apologies. Um, yeah, man. I don't have. I can't legitimately put you on that, Luke. I can't. I can't tell you either way, man. I mean, if Kent State's shots are falling, it'll go. But is Eastern Michigan going to get you there? That's the fucking problem. Is Eastern Michigan going to put up the points to get you over that 70? That's the only question I have in this game. And I don't know if they will. I don't know if they will. That's the thing. So if you think Eastern Michigan can get you over that hump, you're probably gonna need I'd say you're gonna need about 30 points out of Eastern Michigan to get 32 points to get you there with Eastern Michigan, I think. maybe even 34. I can see Kent State being 30, 36 to 40 points in this first half here, which that kind of course, would lead to um, that's right on the fringe, man. It's right on the fringe. Even the spread, it puts you right on the fringe. So it's not a game I'd be interested in laying my money on that one. So I apologize. I can't give you an answer on that one. Sorry, Luke, but I don't want to say bad shit. You know what I mean? Oh, you said under. Oh, I didn't see the U there. My bad. Yeah. I still can't answer it, man. I still can't answer it. I'm sorry. Texas Tech teased. Each man, I don't fucking know, bro. It's not a game I was looking at. Baylor, Texas Tech. What Baylor game? What Baylor team are we going to see? Texas Tech at home. They're gonna come to play. They're a good home team. Baylor seems to be on the upswing here, um, but it's not a game that I actually think this total's a little on the high side at 144. That's what grabbed me at first. So I mean, I could take a look at this total on the first half and see where we're at there. I haven't pulled it up yet, but just off the top of my head, I would say it's like 68, 69. But let me pull it up just to give you some accurate information. Texas Tech. That game's all the way down at the bottom for some reason. At least I thought it was. Now I can't even find it. I did see that game earlier though. Yeah, Texas Tech and Baylor, Texas Tech and Baylor. Where the fuck is it? Doesn't want to be found. There's Texas Iowa State. That wants to be found, but I don't. Oh, there it is, all the way down the bottom. Just what I said. All right, so you have first half total of 67 and a half. So I was a little bit off. Um, I kind of like the under, man, on that one. I don't know about a side though. Did Dookie give out his plays? Mitch, did he give him out? Did he give him out today? I can't tell you I love it, bro. Uh, like, fat ass, you're crazy. You're crazy, man. Appreciate you, Toronto. Appreciate you. Um, can you do Kent State team total first half, bro? I'm not a team total guy. North Ender, what's good, bro? Um, let me see. Kent State. I see it. Do I still have that game pulled up here? Let me see. Kent State, Kent State, Kent State. Back to Kent State. Um, yeah, you're asking me stuff on these games, man. That I just said on the total that I'm not sure they get there, but I will take a look at this team total on Kent State. If I was to guess, it would be like 36, but we can definitely take a look at that. And you know what? I don't even have access to first half team totals. That's the thing. I don't have them. Caesars doesn't have them, and FanDuel doesn't have them. So I can't even answer that question. If you can tell me what it is, I might be able to help you out there. Kendall, you want to know about the over first half on Toledo? Um, I was looking at this game, and I was actually thinking I like Ohio in this game. To be honest with you, I looked at it earlier. First half total points 76.5. Bro, I don't touch anything that fucking high. I really don't. I, I don't mess with games like that, man. I don't like betting shit in the 70s. And I mean, can both these teams do it? Yes, both teams can definitely do it. Let me see. First half with no, nope. Toledo didn't make it last game. Toledo didn't make it the game before. Yet it, what is it? 75. Yeah, they did. They did by half a point against Kent State. Against Western Michigan. Nope, they didn't make it. I, I can't go with something that high against Ball State. High scoring game. They scored 77. So you're looking at an ass clincher. If you want to take the over on that, you're going to be clinching your ass that whole fucking game. I'm going to tell you that much right now. Take Kentucky first half -5.5. Thank me later. There goes Tory Coker with his thank me later stuff. I didn't know Kentucky was fucking even playing today, to be honest with you. Let me go through the card here because I didn't see them playing tonight. Oh, they're playing Georgia. That's right. That's right. Yeah. I mean, you would have to think Kentucky in this game. In all honesty, I mean, you know, but this is Georgia. This Georgia team, man. They're just sneaky. They're sneaky, man. you know, um, they pulled out a win at Ole Miss. Let me see how they did first half. Yeah, they by a point first half, but they covered because I remember I took Georgia in that first half the other day. Florida, in Florida, Florida's good in their home court. They were down by 5 at the half. Um, all right, man. I'll trust you on that one, Tori. Dookie likes Iowa first half and Kansas. You know what? Let me show you something. Let me show you something, Big Meech. Let me show you something, bro. Boom. I like it too. I like it too, man. So yeah, I do. I do. I think Kansas. I don't want to fuck with a full game, but I think Kansas can beat them up on the boards, man. You know, but Kansas State's also a team that can adjust at the half if they need to. So yeah, I'll take that. If I'm gonna do any parlay today, it's gonna be Ole Miss, Kansas first half, Ole Miss first half, and I'll throw the other team up first half that I'm going to throw in that parlay. Boom, Akron first half. So that would be my 3-team parlay that I would take today, and I'm going to take today for those parlay lovers out there. Um, just message, just the messenger, your boy. Just the messenger boy. All right. You're leaning the Jayhawks. I like that North Ender. I don't fuck with the full games, but you all know that. All right. So yeah, let's keep it moving. So let me pull up Ronald's text, and so we can go over his games real quick, and we'll see what Ronald has to say. All right. Creighton, Kansas State, and Iowa State. Ronald, if you're still here, Ronald, I I kind of like that, man. I like Kansas first half, but like I just said, Kansas State is the team that can adjust. And being at home, you have to give the edge to Kansas State, in my mind, anyway. So that's the way that I look at that game. And the other game you were talking about was the Iowa State game. Um, and I looked at that game. My first thought was Texas first half, and I think Iowa State can win it fucking full game. I think that's the play as well. I think Texas would be first half, and Iowa State full game. You know, so that's that game. And what was the other one you wanted? Creighton. Man, these Big East battles, dude, they totally twist me. They really do, man. They're tough. They're tough. I mean, Creighton should blow the doors off of fucking Butler. To be honest with you, they really should. Um, but I'm really gun shy with Creighton, man. Creighton's lost me money, especially on that West Coast swing. But I know they were without uh damn. See, this is where I need to be Max. Max can just run names off like nothing. They were without Ryan Kalkbrenner. See, like Max wouldn't even had to think about that. It was just a spit out of his mouth. You know, he did that shit to me yesterday when I was talking about Lehigh. When I took Lehigh first half, he messaged me and fucking said and started spitting names out at me. But anyway, Texas coming off 2 straight games versus ranked team where they had to climb back from being down double digits to win the game. I think we will see a physical and mental fatigue on the part of Texas, and Iowa State will be able to capitalize. You know what? Your opinion means like a lot to me, Ronald. I respect everything you say immensely, and that being said, I that would make me not want to take Texas first half. But I see what you're saying with Iowa State, but I really think this is a game where you're going to have the first half team. It, it, you could actually win it twice. You can bet the first half team, or just wait for the first half team, and then bet the second half on the other side. I think this could be one of those games. But I understand what you're saying with Texas, and um, I just don't trust Texas, man. I really don't. Since their coach left, that whole damn that they. I don't know what's up with that, man. I don't know what's going on. What's going through their head mentally and shit like that. I expect them to be a team that I would want to, that could bet on probably come February. But right now, I don't think I can. I might have misspoke on this. I was kind of like in Texas, but listening to Ronald here, and you're totally right. And I don't know if that could be a team that I was going to jump in on, but um, now I got to figure out I didn't have them in my parlay, did I? No, I said Ole Miss, Kansas, and Akron. That's right. Here's the next game. Next game I want to talk about Florida State. I like Florida State. Notre Dame is that team that I'm sorry, man. They're just I just don't trust them. If they're hitting their shots from the outside, Notre Dame could rock this game. But Florida State, I think they're one of those teams that are sneaky, and I think that they could come out and actually be ahead at the half. So I like them on this. I like them in the first half as well. Statistically speaking, let me pull up my notes on this. And I hate that, I'm not that guy, dude. I'm not that fucking guy to run off stats and everything. I mean, they basically score the same amount per game. Um, you know, defensively, you have two teams that they're damn near in the bottom of the WNBA, damn near in the bottom of the NCAA in defensive rating. Um, you have a better offensive rated team, and this motherfucker, dude, fucking knows I'm doing a show. Um, um, you have a better offensive rated team in Notre Dame, but that all depends on them hitting their threes. You know, I mean, offensively, they're pretty much the same on the boards. You get a little more offensive board action from Florida State. They crash the offensive boards a little more than Notre Dame does. Um, you know, but where the big difference is the 3 points, man. If Notre Dame's hitting those 3 points, they're averaging 9 a game compared to 6.5 from Florida State. So that's where the difference is going to be, and I think you're going to see that difference in the second half, not so much the fourth. Andrew Carr, my man, he's over here. He's letting us know right now. Wake Forest up to 4. You know, Andrew's been a beast for Wake Forest this year. You know, he's gonna let us know. Who are we taking him? Are we taking him, Andrew? Come on, man. You got you got your finger on the pulse of that locker room, bro. Come on, man. That's a big transfer from Delaware to Wake Forest. So anyway, oh shit. Here's Tori Coker's parlay. This is my parlay, cheese. All right, let's see it. Money line, Kentucky first half -5.5. Clippers money line. Kentucky first half -5.5. I ain't betting no fucking Clippers. Ole Miss -2.5. $200 probably. Is that okay? First half. Okay, I like that. I don't know about the Clippers, Ronald. What you got? You got anything on the Clippers, Ronald? Can you Can you fill us in if the Clippers are a play tonight on the money line or even on the spread? You guys really got to check out UCapper's show on YouTube. I believe he's on at 2:30 Eastern on give me 1 second here while I pull up his channel. Um, yeah. So if you just Google, if you go on YouTube and just look for Let's Cap or search Let's Cap, um, you can find Ronald's show. Hey guys, I got somebody at my door. Hold on real quick. Sorry about that. All confused. My bad. Sorry about that. That was my landlord. My heater wasn't working, and I knew he was going to come. I knew he was going to come in right in the middle of the show. So anyway, where were we? Um, I guess we weren't anywhere. All right, Tory Cougars parlay. Yeah, man. So I don't know about the Clippers, bro. That's not my thing. But check out Capper's show on YouTube. I do believe he's on at 2:30. If Ronald, if you're not, if it's another time, please let me know. But his channel's UCapper on YouTube, and the show's Let's Cap. Him and Crispy Capping on there every day. So check them out. What we got here? Mark's Reviews 2.0. I like Georgia plus the 10.5 today, personally. Oh yeah, that's right. We were talking about Georgia, weren't we? Let me pull that game back up. Georgia. You know a team that I don't like, man, is North Carolina State. I don't fucking like. I don't like them. I won't bet them. Um, Georgia. Why am I not being able to find that game again? I know we were talking about it. Oh, Georgia and Kentucky. You like Georgia full game? Is that what you're saying? Because Tori's saying Kentucky first half, which I'm cool with getting the 10.5 with Georgia. You know, uh, this Kentucky team, man, they're an enigma to me. Oh, he's on it too. Thank you, Meech. Appreciate that, bro. He's on it too. Yeah, I guess he left. He decided I'm out of here. T said he's taking a break. I'm out of here. So anyway, but he never answered the question on the Clippers. So I guess you got to watch this show. But anyway, all right. So back to the games that I am on. Florida State first half. I like that in South Bend. I think they could if not be covering, if not have the lead, cover the 3-point spread in the first half. Akron already. I mean, we can talk about it if you want. I already said it, but we can talk about it. They're playing Central Michigan. Central Michigan is just straight ass. Knock on wood. Knock on wood. So I like Akron. Um, Let me see what this next game is that I am going to talk about. I got so many people fucking running me up right here. That's everything I got, man. Everything that I got that I was going to take right here. Ole Miss, and I'm going to watch this show again because y'all, you know, um, I like to read the comments and factor that into when I make my bets. But I'll post what I bet. Um, before I bet. I mean, when I bet it, I don't post it before I bet it. Ole Miss, I should have posted that last night, but I didn't. Sorry, my apologies. That's going to be an asterisk play for me. Tennessee first half -2.5. Kansas first half -0.5. Florida State +3. Akron 4.5 -4.5. Akron and Ole Miss are probably my favorite plays out of this board. I don't like. I'm not a big blue chip college better. I like the smaller schools, and there are a couple on the board, but they just weren't anything that I was really interested in. And like Ohio Toledo, I don't know something. I don't want to. I don't know. Something's telling me Ohio covers that spread. I'm not a real Big Mac better. I'll bet it once in a while. Bowling Green, Buffalo. I think that's going to be a good game. Depends on what Buffalo team shows up. They're at home, so I expect them to be on point. But if Bowling Green's on point, I talked shit on them earlier in the year, but they've actually been playing pretty fucking well. And this game is got a total of 163. Um, yeah, it's going to be a high scoring game. I can see that happening. And Tennessee, Mississippi State, um, Houston, Tulane. Like I said, I got to take Houston. I would kind of lean on the under there, but I don't like giving up 6.5 and taking an under on that, especially with a Tulane team that can put up points. If that Houston team decides to give up some points, then you're in trouble. But I mean, with the bigs that Houston has, it shouldn't be. This line should really be higher, in my opinion. You know, um, hmm, it's one of those things, man. It's one of those things. Western Michigan, Ball State. If I was going to bet that, I would take. I mean, I'd have to take Ball State. I mean, that's just a no fucking brainer, man. But that's one of those. Evansville, Southern Illinois. Don't want anything to do with that. Nevada, Boise State. Somebody was asking about that earlier. Let me scroll back through and check that out. Was that you, Dan? Not Dan. Don. Sorry. Don Play. Where are you at? Was that you? Don Play. Don Play. Yeah. Nevada, Boise State. Um, in this game right here, you know what? I kind of like Wake Forest. Wake Forest in the first half in this game, man, against Clemson. I really do. Especially if I can get it at two. I, I think I would. I think I would take that, man. I'm gonna have to look into that a little more. But I would lean. I hate that word. Fucking lean, dude. No handicapper should ever say that lean word. Fuck that, dude. You're either taking it or you're not. You know what I mean? But I'm on the fringe of taking Wake Forest first half. I'm going to look into it a little more. Um, Back to this Boise State game, Nevada Boise State. Boise State's one of those teams I don't like to bet on, man. I don't like to bet their games. Both these teams are scorers. I mean, they both score. Like they're average. Both of them are averaging over 70 points per game. This total's at 135.5. And where were you, Don, with this, man? What did you say? Why am I not? You like the under 134 and a half. Let me take a little closer at this. Against Wyoming, bro, man, I don't see why you like the under in this, dude. I really, really don't. I mean, you've got two teams who put up a lot of points, man. I'm looking at a first half because I'm a first half better, but even the first halves are up over 70, man. Like, I mean, I would even even against San Diego State, where San Diego State kind of shut Nevada down in the first half. There was still 63 points scored. So um, and I would think at 138 that's around where the first half total would be. 32-15 against fucking San Jose State. Holy shit. Colorado State, yeah, 71 points. Even against a slow team like Air Force, they still put up 61 points. You know what I mean? So I don't know, man. That number is suspiciously low though. So if you're feeling it, if your gut feels it, Don, take it, bro. Definitely take it. I agree with you on the under in the Tulane Houston. So definitely always take your gut. Always play your gut, man. Don't let anybody talk you off that bullshit. Um, Let me see. I like full game. I put him in a parlay too. All right, that's cool. JPZ, what's good, bro? My only play Houston first half. How can you not play that? Clippers -1. Clippers -1. You like that play, JPZ? See, JPZ's a West Coast guy. I'm not an NBA guy, but I would trust it if JPZ said it. Not that I wouldn't trust you, Corey or Tori. I just fucking I just not really. I do look at the NBA, but I haven't looked at the card today, so I couldn't tell you. I didn't look at any hockeys today, but how about them fucking Devils last night? Woo! um, Real quick, the game I was looking at was the Houston game. I wanted to see what the I know I said it earlier what the first half line was, but I thought we were up a little higher than what you had just written there, JPZ. So I want to just double check it and make sure because I thought it said 6.5, but maybe I'm thinking of another game with that 6.5. I don't know. So let me just double check that line. Houston, 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 Houston. Where you at? Houston, we have a problem. I can't find you. Um, I need glasses. My old ass needs glasses now. I can't even see. Houston, Houston. Valparaiso, man. I'm always interested in fading Valparaiso first half. Um, I don't even see this Houston game, man. I don't know why. There it is. All right, yeah, that first half spread is 6.5 now. Did you get it at 5.5, JPZ? Because Ilio, my guy, what's good, bro? How you feeling, man? Hope you're feeling good. Hope your health is well. Um, Thanks for the lightning play yesterday. Lightning live yesterday. Yo, yeah, 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 yeah. The lightning live was a nice look, real nice look. What's up? I'm on Texas +2.5. I took Texas first half. Um, Ilio, the way that I kind of looked at this, did you get that Houston line early, JPZ? Is that what it was? Because I knew that shit was a lot lower. I thought I saw it at 4.5. Maybe I saw that when I looked at it last night and I didn't jump on it like a fucking idiot. Um, all right, Texas. We talked about that. I like Texas first half, but I don't know if I could take it, man. It's just not a game that I want to be involved in just because let me put up what Ronald had posted in here earlier so you can read it. Um, and I don't know if you know who UCapper is. He's a good handicapper, and this was his take on this game. So, and he thinks we'll see a physical, mental fatigue on the part of Texas, and Iowa State will be able to capitalize. They could take the first half and fall flat second half. I don't know if he was talking about Texas at that point or Iowa State. Now, I think he's talking about Texas, which that's what I think would happen if it happens. So, Ilio, I wouldn't, in my own opinion, I wouldn't fuck with Texas. Um, If Texas is up on the first half, me there you go. If Texas is up in the first half, take fucking take fucking take Iowa State. Most definitely. Most definitely. That's one of those games. Another one of those games we were talking about was Kansas State. Kansas up in the first half, take Kansas State for second half. You know? I think that's a play that would work out for you as well. So yeah, and cheap numbers, man. There's a reason they're cheap numbers. Dayton first half minus my guy Max. What's up, bro? Man, I missed you, brother. Um, you know what? I was looking at this Dayton, man. Dayton was definitely high on my card, man. But I didn't want to fuck with it because of the points. But I got you, bro. I got you. So we're there. Um, JPZ live betting hockey is the way to go. It is, man. If you know what you're doing. I'm in the hole, man. I took a L last night with some stupid bets, man. Just betting dumb shit like the Flames and the Senators and fucking my boy Otto fucking dicked me on that one. And and then I bet some fucking soccer and I just bent over with no grease, man. Ugh. After that VCU debacle, they going for some throats early. Oh man, I was looking at that game too. I kind of wanted to fade them, to be honest with you. I wanted to fade them, man. I wanted to take UMass, man, but you never know what UMass team you're going to see. And I was thinking about the over first half in this game too. If you got any fucking thoughts on that, man, you know where to find me. Talk to me. Let me know what's good. But anyway, yeah, that's it, man. So right now, all I've got going on is Ole Miss. I got Ole Miss in my pocket. Um, I'm going to take Kansas, Akron, um, Florida State, but I'm taking Akron, Ole Miss, and Kansas in a parlay. I'm going to spring, and like I said, the rest of these are going to be all like 55 to win 50. Tennessee, Florida State, and whatever else I told you. So anyway, man, no Noah Fernandez. Oh, gotcha, gotcha. All right. So that's why that line's that high. Yeah. All right, I feel you. I feel you. I still don't know, man. I still don't know. VCU. I was on them earlier in the season, and they kind of burned me. Text me before you live bet hockey. I will do. I will do, man. Or you can text me when you're live betting hockey. How's that, JPZ? I'll be like, all right. But anyway, all right, man. I appreciate y'all being here. Been here too long. What do we got going on tomorrow? Let's check out this card tomorrow. See if there's anything worth fucking talking about tomorrow. Oh yeah. Oh, the fucking them sorry ass Huskers are playing. Everybody bet Seton Hall tomorrow, man. Seton Hall, lay the fucking house on them. I'm waiting for it. I'm waiting for it. Where's that message? I'm waiting for it. Oh, fucking Max is gonna fucking lay into me for that one. You like Florida State full game? I wouldn't fault you on that one. All right, Kendall, good deal. So tomorrow, yeah, man, we got some good ones tomorrow, man. This is more my speed of a card tomorrow. Tonight's really not my speed of a card, but tomorrow I can see some games that I'm gonna like. So, and I'm on 146 under Houston Tulane. That's what's up, man. So I appreciate everybody being here. You know what I mean? I gotta tell you one more time, man. You know, I am out of here. I didn't get to say that. Later.